So a very warm welcome to you from the Catalan capital, Barcelona. We are at this grandest of stadia, a fitting home to the giants of the world game, FC Barcelona. And here we have River Plate against Barcelona. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I'm going to go for a man who probably defines the anchor midfield role, Sergio Busquets. Responsible for maintaining the balance when either fullback moves forward, he can drop in at centre-back occasionally, and he gets him on the front foot with his crisp passing.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. It's Skoko! It's bounced out! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Yeah, early stages I know, Peter, but there's a show of forward thrust here. They're oozing belief.
Sergio Busquets, Messi.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Enzo Perez. Luis Suarez. Tries a through ball. Skoko passes it through. He'll have it in! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Busquets just wouldn't be beaten there. Now the counter. River Plate have it back and they can go again. Now the pass. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. And that's a throw-in. Sergio Busquets. If anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Sergio Busquets. And it's Messi. Luis Suarez. Sergio Busquets. Now it's Luis Suarez. Going for goal! Goal!
Well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems to fuel confidence that little bit more.
Perfect placement, the one. And we've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
River Plate need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Jordi Alba. Philippe Coutinho. Long and high towards the flank. Suarez gets flagged offside.
Yeah, he was off. Ever so slightly, but he was off.
And it's Luis Suarez. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn...
Goes for goal!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Looks to slip it through. Hits one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Rakitic. Alcacer. Rakitic tries to get it forward quickly. Gets his foot in there. Roberto floats one over. And the flag has stayed down. Here it is. It has a pop. Oh, and that should have been two.
Messi was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Enzo Perez. Has a hit!
River Plate are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Rakitic. And it's Alcacer. Roberto. He's having a look round.
Barcelona can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Questions for... And there goes the final whistle. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away.
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter.
So a very warm welcome to you, Barcelona. We are at this grandest of stadia, a fitting home to the giants of the world game, FC Barcelona. The teams then, Germany against Brazil. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And if you did, shapes the shoots! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Ah, that's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Chance to shoot! Now it's Muller. Toni Kroos has a swing at it! Can he deliver? João Miranda goes looking. Neymar. Looks like a good ball through. Marcelo looking to get on the end of this.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Khedira tried to play it through.
Khedira clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now he's wondering who wants it. Now it's Götze. Mesut Ozil. Is it in? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Toni Kroos. And he has been fouled there. Paulinho is now in the last chance saloon.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Casemiro. Renato Augusto. Khedira battles to win it back. Drexler passes it through. Can he score? He's got away with one there. Khedira. Drexler. What an adventurous run from a defender. Now it's Ozil. Can't get the better of it. Hits one! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
He's got away. It's Götze! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Germany failed to capitalise in stoppage time, so we are as we were. So we reach the halfway point.
Germany ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Germany head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Now the team any further forward than they were when they started out. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Germany clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Draxler. Well, the ball's come loose, and the Philippe Coutinho!
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Casemiro. Götze is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Well, he's the spearhead to the attack and they need to blunt his chances.
They've managed to get it away. Now it's Götze. Going for goal! Ball's loose, and he's after, and the follow-up! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Renato Augusto. Now the pass. A buccaneering run from the defender. Lovely bit of skill.
Brazil merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Shoots! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Mario Götze, out to the left it goes. Gets into some space.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Renato Augusto. It's good, sir. And that's it. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety.
So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Neymar, surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a higher level of excitement. And
going for goal! Played in, but it's bounced out! Goal!
Reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Paulinho. It's Ozil. Ozil passes it through. Cut out in the nick of time. Keeper goes long. Khedira. He scored inside the first 10 minutes to make it 1-0. Out again for a throw-in. Neymar. Can he deliver? Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. Drexler with the foul. Muller. It's a good foot in there. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Let's put a stop to that. Khedira gets his foot in there. Good, sir. With the ball through. Now it's Drexler. Going through, he's had a go! That really should have hit the net.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Germany have it back and they can go again. Dani Alves does well there, alert, and it's Coutinho. Neymar. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine, and no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
How does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with constant interchange and different movement.
Daniel Alves. That'll be the final action of the first half. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Germany, happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half. Germany carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Müller. He's got away. And through to the goalkeeper. Could move up a gear here. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Tries to switch the play. Drexler makes himself available. Good, sir. And he's onside. Now it's Müller. Khedira! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Looking to shoot!
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Hector. And it's Drexler. Drexler looking up to see who wants it. Oh, really good feet from him. Dani Alves.
There's a real
battles to win it
appetite
back.
from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Marcelo. It's a loose ball. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Played out to the wing. Oh, he's come up against a brick
Well,
wall
it remains
there.
to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Tries a through ball, and a shot! And that's that. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a
So a very warm welcome to you from the Catalan capital, Barcelona. We are at this grandest of stadia, a fitting home to the giants of the world game, FC Barcelona. And our live game is Liverpool against Barcelona. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This one's a no-brainer. It's got to be.
And Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose! Ball is over the line. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Suarez plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Wonderful quick feet! Messi hits it! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Out to the left it goes. Philippe Coutinho, towering header! It's broken loose. Plays it back. Jordi Alba Plays a clever pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Out to the flank. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Matter. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Firmino with the ball through. A chance! Has a pop! Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Decent progress down the left. Looks to slip it through. Luis Suarez! He's made sure that that won't get through. Messi, he's left his man. In he flies! It's in!
Well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems to fuel confidence that little bit more.
Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Strikers love a diving header, and he timed that to perfection.
Barcelona draw first blood here. We've reached half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence, and not rush into mistakes.
Already up and running for the second half.
Liverpool need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Chan. Mane. He's having a look round. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Well played, he saw that coming.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
It's Salah! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Mane is now in the last chance saloon. Coutinho. He's got away. Jordi Alba delivers. And it's Messi. Comes in hard, but he's taken enough of the ball. The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Coutinho hits it first time. Just couldn't quite turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
Pretty robust, but the referee says no foul. Mohamed Salah. Wijnaldum. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, he's obviously been identified as a menace, and they're dealing with him accordingly. I think we can expect more of the same.
Timely intervention.
Liverpool are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Now it's Alcacer, dinks one in. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Alcacer. A chance to play it in. Alcacer with the cross.
Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
It's one! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
His second of the game, and the referee brings it to a close. Well, it's ended in defeat and frustration. They just didn't get the breaks. No reward for a very genuine... So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
It has to be the one and only Luis Suarez. His unique style of turning back into defenders instead of away from them is tremendously effective, and when you throw in his fiery character and his superb finishing, he's a tale of the unexpected.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And it's Alcacer, tries to dink it in. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Salah. Chan. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Well, each team knows that they're still well below standard, and it's a question of which can find a way out.
Mohamed Salah plays it wide. Firmino looking to get on the end of this. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Mohamed Salah gets up to head it. Oh, not the best of headers. Rakitic.
Barcelona have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Up for a header! Busquets plays it forward. Wijnaldum, great challenge. Jordi Alba does well there, alert. And it's Coutinho. He's having a look round. Now the pass. Swung over. Chan. The half-time whistle goes. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Any strong opinions on the first half?
For them to go on and win. in the same
Fortnite,
manner
PS,
in the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
PS4. Puta netto.
Firmino.
Fotos for orto, ja. Kane. Mane.
Roberto.
Firmino.
Iniesta.
Iniesta.
Chan. Sliding in.
Oh my gosh, Firmino.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Oh my gosh, Mohamed Salah, Mohamed Salah, Mohamed Salah. Oh my God, Mohamed Salah, Mohamed Salah.
Chan.
Mohamed Salah! Mohamed Salah! Mohamed Salah! Oh my God.
Messi.
Messi.
The score, and we're just about done. A deeply
Messi,
frustrating
Messi.
game. Oh, good interception.
Oh,
Iniesta.
Iniesta.
Luis Suarez.
Luis
Played out
Suarez.
to the wing. Back into the middle. It's Luis Suarez.
Luis Suarez, Luis Suarez,
Get the pass he's looking
Luis
for.
Suarez.
Short. He's had a goal.
Luis Suarez! Suarez! Bad Suarez, bad ball! Interval.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Messi.
Messi.
Takes it out wide.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the
Mane.
commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
No.
Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah! Mohamed Salah!
Turned out to be the clincher. What a time to score.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot.
Yo! Mohamed
Well, I think
Salah,
two keepers
ball!
would have a hard time keeping that one out. Never mind one. There was real venom in the strike.
Yo! Mohamed Salah, Yo, Mohamed Salah. Yo.
Liverpool take the lead, 1-0.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
And it's Messi
Messi.
to the last 5 minutes. Liverpool
5 minutes,
to hold
5
on
minutes,
for a
5
few
minutes.
more moments.
Mane.
Defense can get it clear. Vidal. Now it's Messi.
Lost
Long
Messi.
and high towards the flank. Robert. And time is up.
Yo, full time.
Result
Full
no
time.
question. Important thing, however it came. Final score 1-0. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Play now. Det här Barcelona, det här Dortmund, det här Liverpool, det här Inter, det här Armin, Brasil och Argentina. Ja. Brasil och Argentina. Ja.
So hello and welcome to you wherever you are. We are here at this most
Brazil
recognisable
of
of venues in
Argentina.
world football. It is the Camp Nou, the
Neymar.
proud and impressive home of FC Barcelona.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
away.
Marcelo.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
For me, it has to be the magical Angel Di Maria. What I like about him is how he's tailored his game to play in different positions, whether it be central midfield, attacking midfield, or as a winger. And, you know, he can adapt to whatever's required.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Marquinhos. Brazil get it back again. Otamendi does well there, alert. Now the pass. Higuain looking to get on the end of this.
Oh my
Take
God!
by the keeper, he's
Oh
read
my
that well.
God.
Looks to clip it forward. Messi.
Messi.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Dybala.
Oh my God!
A long pass out wide. So who's he picking out? And it's been taken straight back.
Oh my.
Neymar.
Well, both sides have actually looked poor going forward. We've hardly seen anything meaningful yet.
Neymar.
And it's Neymar.
Oh no.
Dybala. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Higuain. Long and high towards the flank. Going through.
Oh my God!
He's got the ball glued. Big chance!
Big
What a
chance! Oh my
save!
God!
Terrific reactions. Looking up to see who wants it.
No!
He'd have done well to reach that. Vanega. Dybala plays it wide. Tries a through ball. Beautifully done. Di Maria, time to deliver. He's got away. He's gone for it. He's there to make a great save.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
In for a header.
Oh my God!
Surely this
Oh my
time.
God! No!
It's in.
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but this...
It's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. It was a decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Oh my God!
Company into the second 45 minutes.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
Oh my God!
Dybala plays it out to the flank. He's left his man. Messi could go all the way here.
Oh my God!
Pumps it into the area. That intervention was very necessary. Messi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger. Higuain!
Oh no!
What about it? A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Argentina get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Here comes the corner.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And the weighted pass. And that has been clubbed away. Dybala. And Dybala! Real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Up he gets!
No!
And more and more and more! They are running riot!
No!
And the lead is extended still further. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Argentina take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Dybala has a go! Shot goal! And he should have made it 4.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Marquinhos. Daniel Alves. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Dybala has created 1 goal already. Played out to the right. Chance! Correa, he'll hammer it in! Oh, the ball's come loose! And there goes the final whistle. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. The end of the game. Reflections? So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
For me, it has to be the magical Angel Di Maria. What I like about him is how he's tailored his game to play in different positions, whether it be central midfield, attacking midfield, or as a winger. And, you know, he can adapt to whatever's required.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Higuain, he's had a shot! Messi, in for the follow-up!
No, Miki!
He's scored!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting.
Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Up to meet it, and in it goes. And already they're looking to run away with it. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Argentina have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. The shot's on! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Casemiro gets it back. He's had a shot! Yes, it's in!
The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Higuain spreads it wide. Dani Alves gets into the right position to intercept. Delivery from Dybala. Messi hits it! And another time! Gonzalo Higuain! He is sensational! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. He was urged to shoot and he duly delivered.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Argentina take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really...
Higuain! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Argentina are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Aimed long and direct. Oh, well, and that'll be the last act of the first half. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that...
Up for the header! And the ball, surely this time! Casemiro tries to get it forward quickly.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Surely it's Higuain! Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Messi! In he goes again! More pressure on the opposition goal.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Shade too heavy, keeper could pick that up. Looks to clip it forward. Renato Augusto. Now it's Messi. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line there.
Tries a through ball. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Paulinho goes looking. A real chance to break. Banega. Long and high towards the flank. Well read, he sorted that out. Philippe Coutinho. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Into the channel. Shapes the shoots. No, not quite.
Brazil are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Oh my gosh, Neymar. Oh my god. No.
There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this
Di
case.
Maria plays it wide. He'll have a dip! It's broken loose, it's come back out! Forward it goes. Aguero going for goal! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Messi did well there, he was onto it in a trice.
Yeah, Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an
Messi! Back of the net! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Brazil had no answer. Second best in every department, and correspondingly... So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Who else but Lionel Messi?
And Dybala! Marvellous goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
A truly wonderful strike. Dybala! Just swings wide.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this.
Plays it out to the flank. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Neymar gets his foot in there. Great ball, now the shot. Tries a through ball. Good clearance and very necessary. Now he's wondering who wants it. Billia. Higuain passes it through. Messi. He's got away. Goes up for the header. Gonzalo Higuain! He is sensational! And already they're looking to run away with it. And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Argentina take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Now the pass. It's Paulinho! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Otamendi tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, the ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Looks to slip it through. Di Maria. Ball is over the line. Philippe Coutinho. Forward it goes. Looks like a good ball through. Dybala! Oh, the ball's come loose. And it's half-time here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
We're already back underway here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Paulinho. Rojo does well to read it and intercepts. Di Maria tries lifting it over. He's had a shot! Just off target.
Higuain certainly could have and should have made more of that.
It so nearly came off for him.
Higuain very nearly making something happen there. You can't keep a good man down.
Casemiro. Marquinhos. Carries far too far and out of play. Aimed long and direct. Messi set up one goal so far. Well played, he saw that coming. Keeper goes long. Marcos Rojo. Brazil haven't made a substitution yet. Played out to the wing. Receives it from behind. It's Di Maria! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Oh, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Argentina take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Brazil have conceded a penalty here. And they're running away with it. Oh, dispatched with certainty.
He just didn't let his nerves get to him. He struck that with conviction. What a penalty.
Argentina totally rampant here. Marquinhos. Gets into a dangerous position. Paulinho. Oh, that's a waste. And it's Dybala. Over to the left. Coaxed out to the wing. That intervention was very necessary. The final whistle. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't find any way into the game, and they are comprehensively beaten. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, and we know that derbies can often make predictions look silly. They can take on a personality of their own, and this...
Where'd you go when your heart slowly dies? We'd playing your roles, pulling smiles as you cry.
So hello and welcome to you wherever you are. We are here at this most recognisable of venues in world football. It is the Camp Nou, the proud and impressive home of FC Barcelona. The teams then, Barcelona against Corinthians. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
The action has already started. Sergio Busquets. Philippe Coutinho. Aimed long and direct. Chipped through. What an adventurous run from a defender. Rakitic. Jordi Alba.
No efforts on target is acceptable if levels of enthusiasm and energy are good, and they're not.
The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Jordi Alba. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Get that clear. Jordi Alba looking up to see who wants it. Coutinho is fouled. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. Looking to dink it in. Surely goes for goal. Can he dig out? In he goes again. Kazim passes it through. Sergio Busquets. Philippe Coutinho. Precious little by way of goal-mouth action yet. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Plays a clever pass. Has a swing at it! It's anyone's ball. Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. Dinks one in. It's Kazim! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Massive leap! Plays it out to the wing. Turns and goes back. It's come loose. There is the half-time whistle. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the second half gets underway. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Just a bit of forward quickly. Out to the left it goes. Looks to slip it through. Can he score? Kazim with a beautifully timed run. Rakitic. Lobs it in gently. Kazim! Coutinho looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Roberto. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Ball is over the line. And it's Messi. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. And it's hoisted clear. Tries a through ball. A real chance to break. Now the pass. Coutinho sticks in a foot to win it back. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. In with a header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Corinthians have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes.
Corinthians showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Keeper goes long. Tries to dink it in. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. Barcelona have conceded a penalty. Good save, really well read. Oh, he's missed it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Corinthians merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played to their strengths, there could only have been one winner, but ifs don't count in football.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Do you like? Yeah. Okay. But you use the Barcelona arc. Almost passion.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Sergio Busquets. Kazim. Looks to clip it forward. Sergio Busquets. Suarez gets up to head it! Referee's given a throw. Messi. Rakitic. He's got away. Rakitic plays it back. Up to meet it!
Oh! Super for
He's
Suarez
gonna
at the beat.
Suarez certainly could have and should have made more of that. Yeah, early stages I know, Peter, but there's a show of forward thrust here. They're oozing belief.
Oh, good interception. So what now? Lobs it in gently, and he's made certain that won't get through. Sergio Busquets needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Tries to dink it in. He's had a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Kazim. Kazim played out to the wing. It's a decent looking... And a header! And it's a goal!
Corinthians are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Corinthians break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Messi. Sergio Busquets. And now the breakaway. Just wouldn't be beaten there. Busquets goes looking. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Can he finish? It's broken loose. The first half is done. There we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
So off we go once more.
Barcelona don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
The weighted pass, and it's the goalkeepers to claim. Digne, Philippe Coutinho. Barcelona getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Now it's Messi. Messi pushes it out wide, puts in a header! And that's offside. Yes, it is.
Sergio Roberto deserves most of the credit for that. The ball in was a peach. Yeah, and slack defending was a big help there too, Peter.
It's Messi. Luis Suarez looks to dink one in. And it's hoisted clear. been levered clear. Play for a throw. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Massive leap! Rakitic.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Tries to get it forward quickly. 75 minutes played. Floats one over. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Barcelona are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation.
Joe! Goal! And this is getting better and better.
Showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Corinthians get themselves a 2-goal cushion. Trying to get there. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Joe. And Joe! No, not quite. Digne. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, overconfidence and or cockiness should never be allowed to filter into a dressing room.
Vi ska se då, jag skrev min bästa för att vinna den här matchen.
And that gets things running. Sergio Busquets. Messi. This must be so frustrating for their fans to see. It was almost possession for the sake of possession, meaningless in the end. Tries a through ball. What an adventurous run from a defender. Up to meet it! He's delivered all right! Corinthians take the lead! Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Corinthians grab an early lead. Good start. Barcelona are behind here despite their domination of possession. He's having a look round. And the weighted pass. Busquets tries to get it forward quickly. Comes sliding in. Now it's Kazim. Out to the flank. Crosses it in. In for a header! That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Philippe Coutinho. Digne. Alcacer. Jordi Alba. Busquets. Looking to shoot! Now the pass. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And the game has already resumed here. But Rakitic has given away a free kick. Now it's Kazim. Passes it through. Can he put it away?
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Barcelona going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Referee's given a throw. Going through, looks to clip it forward. Well read, he sorted that out. Busquets. He's in space and looking for options. Jordi Alba gets up to head it!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
And he's searching through. Played out to the right. He's got away. Ball's loose. Who's getting there?
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And it's Messi. Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Now it's Kazim. Looks like a good ball through. Kazim. And he's there to cut it out.
Corinthians probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. And that is that. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat.
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to...
So a very warm welcome to you from the Catalan capital, Barcelona. We are at this grandest of stadia, a fitting home to the giants of the world game, FC Barcelona. And here we have Borussia Dortmund against Barcelona. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
The action has already started. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, how can I ignore the Brazilian Felipe Coutinho, who delivers an awful lot for a little guy? Great imagination and guile about his work in midfield, and in attack, he can punch considerably above his weight.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Sergio Busquets just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Up he gets! Goal! Barcelona! And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Borussia Dortmund didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Long and high towards the flank. Schürrle. Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Oh, he's not going to get that. Luis Suarez. Is it in?
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
It so nearly came off for him.
Sergio Busquets very nearly making something happen there. You can't keep a good man down.
Well, here is the raid we were told to expect. Royce. Now it's Messi. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Aimed long and direct. Kagawa tries a through ball. Schürrle keeps everyone guessing. He's left his man. Who's he going to play in? Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area.
Barcelona have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Now it's Luis Suarez going through. Can he finish? No, just couldn't quite turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Luis Suarez spreads it wide. Coutinho gets into some space. There's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Borussia Dortmund need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Kagel. Schürrle. Kagawa. And it's Schürrle. Steered out wide. Good clearance and very necessary. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Batshuayi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
This check, conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Aimed in towards the centre.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Coutinho. Well read, he sorted that out. Schürrle. And it's Batshuayi.
Borussia Dortmund are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Into the channel. Here's the delivery. Great leap! And he's kept it out.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Cuts it out. Shots on, and Messi! And there goes the final whistle. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat.
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid.
We go round and round looking for people and places to fill our hearts, to fill our souls. People and places. We go round and round looking for
Hey!
So a very warm welcome to you from the Catalan capital, Barcelona. We are at this grandest of stadia, a fitting home to the giants of the world game, FC Barcelona. And our live game is Inter against Barcelona. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Let's get things underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
It has to be the one and only Luis Suarez. His unique style of turning back into defenders instead of away from them is tremendously effective, and when you throw in his fiery character and his superb finishing, he's a tale of the unexpected.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Alcacer does well to read it and intercepts. Luis Suarez. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Eder. D'Ambrosio. João Cancelo. Eder. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Valero!
Oh my God!
And it's Brozovic. Can he put it away? Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Yeah, but the two that closed them down merit the praise of a job well done.
Messi. Jordi Alba. He goes long. Coutinho looking to get on the end of this. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Forward it goes. It's got through to him. Well played, he saw that coming. Digne sends it forward with interest. Roberto. And it's Messi. Alcacer. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Roberto. Perisic. Well positioned to make that interception. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And the half-time whistle goes. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again.
Inter playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Messi spreads it towards the left. And he's cut it out. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Inter Milan have conceded a penalty here. And he's buried it! 1-0! Oh, never in doubt.
Well, that's the way to take a penalty. Stand up, pick your spot and blast it home.
Barcelona take the lead, 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Iniesta plays it out. Alcacer! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Eder with the ball through. And he's there to cut it out. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Messi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Keeper's got good distance on that. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Valero. Sergio Busquets. Messi. Luis Suarez. Looks like a good ball through. And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this.
Sergio Busquets. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez clips one through.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Luis Suarez! Oh, and that should have been two.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game. Barcelona are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
And it's Vidal going through, tries to dink it in. Hits one! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willing...
And that is that. Inter Milan beaten here. They might well feel aggrieved, but the result is everything. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Inter could still be playing, Peter, and probably still be trying to score. It might just be causing some edginess to the camp.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, how can I ignore the Brazilian Felipe Coutinho, who delivers an awful lot for a little guy. Great imagination and guile about his work in midfield, and in attack he can punch considerably above his weight.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Valero. D'Ambrosio. Jean Miranda. D'Ambrosio. Looks like a good ball through. Eder. Promising cross. Gets up to head it! Goal! Inter! First blood drawn. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Inter Milan take the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Perisic positions himself well and cuts it out.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Eder passes it through. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
João Cancelo. Jordi Alba. He's having a look round. Looks to clip it forward. Could try cutting inside here. Good challenge, he just stood firm. João Cancelo. The referee's awarded a free kick. Going through. Now the pass. It's Luis Suarez! Saved only by poor finishing.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
And it's Messi. Luis Suarez. And he's Luis Suarez! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Alcacer gets it back. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Inter Milan head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And we're already back underway here. Inter Milan carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Jordi Alba goes looking. Iniesta. He's got away. Aimed long and direct. Luis Suarez. Jordi Alba with the ball through.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
It's a loose ball. Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part.
Philippe Coutinho. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Roberto and Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game...
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Crunching tackle. Out to the left it goes. Vidal has a go!
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now it's Messi. Luis Suarez. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Back into the middle. Coutinho. Looking to shoot! Perisic. There is the final whistle. A game chock full of moments and talking points. In the end, to share its spoils, it ends in a highly entertaining draw. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Inter can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes.
So a very warm welcome to you from the Catalan capital, Barcelona. We are at this grandest of stadia, a fitting home to the giants of the world game, FC Barcelona. The teams then, Inter against Barcelona. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This one's a no-brainer. It's got to be Lionel Messi. In my opinion, he's the best I've ever seen. No better sight on a football pitch than when he's dribbling through defences and finding the corner of the net. A little G.
He's gone for it! Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Luis Suarez. Coutinho. And Coutinho! It's anyone's ball. João Miranda tries to get it forward quickly. Eder. Oh, good interception. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. And he's away. Oh, the ball's come loose. Hits one.